We are back in our Boba legacy, and despite the nasty HOA, we're actually making some progress. Alright, so I have her working almost entirely so that we can afford to do the dinner party event that she needs to do to complete this aspiration. So we can move on to the other one that we need to complete for this generation. We have mostly been selling things that Knox has made because I am aging all of the nectars that Sugar is making. Speaking of those nectars, I have created a little bit of a cellar in order to hopefully age these a little faster. It is something I had meant to do, and thank you for the comment. It reminded me to get that done. I kind of had gotten a little carried away with the upper floor and forgot that I wanted to put in just a little something. This is designated as private property of the household, so we shouldn't have to worry about anyone swiping any nectar, hopefully. And hopefully it will start aging, because I think that's really where our money's going to be at. I think I have enough to make the food for the event, so I think I'm going to go ahead and have her close the business. As much as I would love for her to keep going, she did make 195. It was enough for us to schedule the event, and hopefully enough. Why do I keep wanting to go upstairs to her bed? It's right here. I'm going to let her get some sleep because it is starting at 4 p.m. So she could use a little bit of sleep so she makes a good meal, because we need a silver dinner party event. As for Knox, he has been working hard on getting as many elixirs out as he can so that we are kind of keeping our head above water. Also, yep, that's Bubblegum. Bubblegum is aged up, finally. Actually had to manually do it because Bubblegum had decided to stay a puppy for 4 days longer than they were supposed to. So that was interesting. The kids, kind of struggling a bit. They're all dealing with loose teeth and illness, and their needs are kind of all over the place at any given time. It is a lot maintaining all of that, and yeah, there may be another on the way, because I have been having them woohoo because we need to have 5, and we're almost to adult years, so I wanted to kind of get that dealt with beforehand. But when I go to woohoo, there is no longer the option to try for a baby, so that generally tells me that we have already had some success. She has not taken a test yet. I was waiting to do that here on camera. Alright, I think we're going to send Sandy to bed. Unfortunately, we don't really have the money to give her any medicine. And we're going to have you go ahead and work on some crafts, maybe decorate the place for this upcoming party. And you need to have some fun and some food. Let's see, do we actually have anything in there? I think we still have some of the turkey. And have you just watch some TV. Knox, what was that? Why were you, what's with the sparkles? And you're fatigued from working out? Okay then. We'll have you collect this, get some more going. I've been making as much nectar as I can at any point, but we've been running out of things pretty quickly. I have not been bothering with naming. We all know it's Eden's elixir. It's okay. His apples are lasting much longer, but she did manage to get some picked, so we will have some to make today, but, oh geez, then the party's starting. Okay, so we need to make a group meal. I think we're gonna go ahead and get you up and have you cook something lovely. Let's see. I think because she has such high skill, we should take advantage of that. I think I probably would have wanted to go with turkey, but we'll do some bangers and mash. She has a very interesting group of people arriving today. Some friends, some customers, and of course, Clement Frost. Now, we needed to just make a group meal socialize a bit. I don't think we have a... Oh yeah, we do have a radio. Let's turn on some backyard music. Oh, and it happens to just be something that she likes. I actually didn't realize that, but good luck there. That'll put her in a better mood, hopefully. And we're going to get you to start fizzing some of that. And hang on, I know you're hungry, but we will get everyone dealt with very quickly. Now, for the challenge, we only need to complete half of this aspiration. So this is the second level of the aspiration. So once we're done with this, we can move on to our other aspiration, which is the one relating to nectar. Oh my goodness, all the kids are getting sick, and I don't have the money. Yeah, that might help. Okay. Let me go ahead and order some medicine for the kids. Oh, wait, the medicine doesn't work on the kids, does it? I just thought of that. I don't think it does. I think it only works on teens and up. I think I'm just going to have all the kids get some sleep. That should help. I think there's also an orange juice option, but I'm not 100% sure on that. We also need to get a bigger table. We have a very big family, and it's kind of silly that we don't have a bigger one. All right, let's see. We've got everyone coming to the meal, so we've got that part covered. We only need to get a little bit further. We just need to socialize with our guests. She's a bit of a glutton. Ask about food. Let's see. We don't want to ask about getting a horse. How about a little Moonwood Mill gossip? And I put him as a host as well, just to make things a little easier on us. And we can go ahead and ask about the community. We can invest in a legal money-making scheme. Okay, then. How about... Oh, we don't even know you. How do we not know Bess? She's like part of it. Okay. Alright. And we can get you to tell Clement a joke. How about a little joke about politicians? Yeah, because talking about politics is totally a great idea. Alright. Oh, you're eating your bangers and mash. Excellent. Okay. The kids are getting sleep and then they're going to come and grab some. And I can sell the plates. Nope, don't clean it up. Don't clean it up. Don't clean it up. Put it down. Put the plate down. Because I need to sell them so we have some money. Alright, how's this going? Oh, not quite ready. Okay. Tell some jokes. We need to tell a joke here. Come on, why are the jokes not landing? Joke about fashion. And then I think we can get enough dancing if we, let's see, can I do a... I wish we could select... I mean, we can do like the cowpoke dance and things like that, but I wish we could select dance with and have a, like an option to collect dance, you know, people. Let's get 3 of the family dancing here. I think that'll help things along. Okay, your fun is doing well enough that you can go ahead, get some sleep. You're feeling fearless for some reason. Okay, I'm not going to bother with buying something for drinks. I just don't think that's a necessity. Okay, you're dancing, you're dancing. Who's not dancing? You're all dancing. Stop chatting and just focus on dancing. Maybe that's why it's not counting? Yeah, okay, there you're dancing. Well, why is that not counting? Everyone is dancing. You see that, right? Have 3 Sims dance at once. Can I ask anyone to join us? Okay, invite Zafira. Invite Bess. Invite Clement. We'll have twice. There we go. Alright, and that should be silver, so we're gonna go ahead and just wrap it up here because she's getting really tired. And that completes the milestone. Alright, so I'm going to have her do one more thing. Go ahead and take a pregnancy test. And then she's going to head to bed and get some sleep because she's exhausted. Not going to, I think, manage to get any of her nectars made today. Oh, Sugar's tried for baby a few times without success now. It may be time to have each partner's fertility checked, or to consider other options if there are fertility issues. Wow, okay, because I was not getting the option to try for a baby, so I really thought she was. It could be with her age, things are starting to slow down a little bit. That does happen. I don't know that we have the money to pay for checking for fertility issues, though. All right, I did drop a little bit of money here on an auto pet feeder, just in case anyone was wondering why their money suddenly dropped. I've been struggling to remember to feed Bubblegum, and he gets kind of uncomfortable. All right, so taking a quick look at things, we've done the rolling for random. We ran the restaurant and got it to 3 stars. We moved to Chestnut Ridge a little earlier than we had planned. We married a sim who was given a rancher trait. We still do need to adopt a ranch animal. That is my next goal. We completed half of the Master Chef aspiration, so now we are moving on to the Expert Nectar Maker. And we need to max out cooking, which we've already done, gardening, and nectar making skills. Her gardening is at 7. Nectar making is at 3. I believe that's a 5-level skill, so we're about halfway there, a little over halfway on each of those. And I'm going to switch her aspiration. This is a 1-level aspiration. We need to get to level 5 of nectar making, make 50 excellent bottles of nectar, and make 100,000 simoleons selling nectar. I think it will take her a little bit of time, but I'm hoping that this still works if I sell it through the business. It's going to be very disappointing if it doesn't. It's Saturday. We can finally petition for repeal, and we are going to do that. He is ready. Okay. So we have to get 5 signatures. I think I can get one on her. I'm not sure. Yeah, ask for repeal. I don't think the kids can, though. I don't believe they can't do any voting, so we'll have to skip that one. But I think it'll be a good reason to open up the shop, because then we should be able to at least ask some of them. They have to be neighbors of ours or in our neighborhood. One or the other of those things. The neighbors of ours makes the most sense, but it does seem like I'm able to ask just about anyone. So, okay, I'm going to have her go ahead and open the shop. You will notice perhaps that I have added some bottles. Basically anything that was lightly aged already, I went ahead and added them so that we can build up some money, because I would really, really like to get the barn and some animals going today. I don't know why. Oh, because it's dirty. Okay, Knox, why don't you come and polish this to perfection? And be ready, because once people start showing up, I am going to have you start asking for a repeal. We'll try some friendly introductions and hope that we can get... Oh, Sandy got level 10 of creativity. Hope that we can get someone who's from our neighborhood to sign. I think we need 5 signatures, it said. So we should be able to manage that pretty easily, hopefully. Because the Homeowners Association is really starting to annoy me. Alright, we're going to welcome you to our business as well. And, okay, well, he seems a little annoyed that we dared to speak to him, but okay. Oh, are you having attraction to someone? That's weird, and we're just going to try to ignore that. Ask for repeal. There we go. So yeah, it does seem to be just as long as they're in our neighborhood. They don't have to actually be a neighbor. Okay, yep. Taking more of our money. Yeah, you're not gonna like it. We're actively repealing right now. Alright, and hopefully we can manage this before... Could you imagine, though, if you went to shop at someone's little shop and their husband just kind of starts digging into politics with you? That'd be kind of annoying. But we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, Tomax, we're gonna introduce ourselves to you as well. This is all in the name of saving our business and being able to actually make some money and not lose it immediately. So I think it's fair. And I think he'll probably vote on something that will benefit them. Alright, let's see. Repeal. How many signatures do we have? Is there some place that we can actually see that? Okay. Vote on a neighborhood action plan. Okay. He has a secret spice. I wish there was something that gave us a clue as to our progress on it. I'm not sure how many have actually agreed so far. Alright, and repeal. How many people have we gotten to agree? Are we good? Oh, I suppose we possibly could check here. Check. If I go to vote. Okay, we have 4 of 5. Okay, so one more should do it. Okay, we have 5 here, so someone didn't sign it. Let's, okay. We're getting, okay, you must have signed it. Or in some way. Okay, you didn't sign it yet. Let's get you to sign it. Come on. We can manage this. And now, you are going to start welcoming people into the business, I think. You know, oh, we don't want to invite to hang out. Oh, what are we all celebrating? Is it because the dog licked up some pee? I mean, or is it because we actually all managed to get what we wanted here? Let's see. Vote on the... Oh, good. Okay. We want to repeal this one. So how do I... Is that... vote on? Okay, we do want to vote for farming community. I think we're going to put a few votes into that one. Okay, and with that, he completed the first level of his aspiration. I'm not 100% sure we actually accomplished what we're supposed to, though, as far as the repeal. It almost seems like both of these are being repealed. As I said, I've not really done that before, so it's kind of a new thing for me. And hopefully we'll figure it out. I'm gonna have Sugar go inside and start talking up the business. I'm hoping to draw everyone in now that we have drawn them all up outside. And, oh, everyone's enjoying some samples, I guess, out here. As much as it pains me, I think we're going to close the business right now. We're going to lose profit, but I think it's the only way to kind of reset everyone and get things working properly again. Then we're going to open it right back up. And hopefully now people will actually come in and purchase stuff. I'm actually impressed how much I'm able to fit onto this one shelf, but I would very much like to have a second shelf and some decorations, things to make this place look nicer, but it's not working to sell nectar this way. We have sold about half our bottles. They're not counting toward this. So unfortunately, this is not going to be the way that we can sell in order to accomplish this. I'm really frustrated by this, I guess, overlooking a very obvious thing, in my opinion. So with that in mind, I've decided to put all of her nectar back into the cellar. We will allow all of this to age fully and then sell it at that point, probably directly or place it on a table. The only problem is that it doesn't seem to work when I place it on a table either, so we'll have to test it to see, but I'm really frustrated by this development. I was really looking forward to having that be like the way we were selling things and making the money we needed for everything. I hate when they overlook these things that should be very obvious and very easy to, you know, implement, and it's frustrating. It's so frustrating. I think for that reason, I'm going to actually transfer Nature's Nectar over to Knox, because he's going to be the one supplying everything. It makes more sense if he's the one also selling it. Alright, and selling it has actually gained us, apparently, 1,000 simoleons. I don't know if that's today's sales or what was going on there, but he now owns the business, which is, I think, how it should be. All right, the kids are all asleep, so we're gonna try one more time for a pregnancy. If this doesn't work, I might end up going the science baby route, perhaps a bit of infertility, so they make some choices. We're going to pretend the kid is not right there. I didn't realize he was there. All right, let's give this a shot. Take a test. Cross our fingers for the final baby of this generation. It's about time. These two have been breeding like rabbits. I forgot that we had this stuff from Winterfest, which will be the money I need for us to buy the animals that will go with the shed, or barn. It's definitely not much of a barn, and you don't actually need it for the sheep, but I wanted to have a barn because I felt like that was most realistic if they were to have one. We can't afford much, but she is the brown color of generation, so we're going to start with a brown sheep and a brown goat, and we're just going to kind of place them over here. Oh, so cute. All right, so I have not named them yet because I am going to ask for some suggestions for names for our brown sheep and our brown goat. Give me suggestions down below. I'd love to know what you're thinking. All right, so with a variety of successes and failures, we are going to end it here for today. Bit of a weird episode, and yeah, we did accomplish some things. I'll definitely say that. I'm assuming our repeal will go through. I'm feeling like it's a pretty solid chance that that's going to go through, and we'll finally be rid of the homeowners association. Both of them will be aging up here like today and tomorrow. We have birthdays for the kids probably coming up in the next episode because it's a bit away yet on some of those. And yeah, I'm thinking we shouldn't take too long with completing her generation now. Our biggest issue will be selling nectar. And okay, host with the most. Great. That's super helpful for us, or not. We might want to feed the kid while I finish talking. You're right there. You can feed him. So basically, we just need to sell the nectar, which, as I said, I'm going to wait until it has reached its full maturity. The other skills, that should be pretty easy. We're averaging about 3 to 4 nectars a day, so we should be able to complete that, especially since almost all of them have been excellent quality. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the next generation. Looking forward to moving on and seeing what comes next. I feel like we have accomplished quite a bit here, but I am feeling ready to move on. Also feeling a bit frustrated about the nectar not being able to be sold in small businesses and counting toward the goal thing. But other than that, yeah. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and keep on being perfectly you.